Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey, 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 it's your wife in training. It's your wife in training, yeah. It's your wife in training. It's the wife in training, yeah. So today we have a Acme haul, and I went to the store, and while I was in there I saw some items that I picked up, and I had a new idea of the cake that I wanted to bake. And the new cake choice for this one is going to be the Duncan Hines, and this one is the perfectly moist carrot cake. So I'm going to share exactly what I'm going to put in this particular cake, but I'm also going to go through the haul so you guys can see what I purchased so far. Okay, stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, so clearly I have a Bolt House fetish here, guys. They were running a sale for 2 for $6, and the total purchase, if you bought anything over $50, you get $5 back. So these were like buffer items. These were $1.14 a piece, so I just threw them in so they could be like $50, and then I saved the 5 off, so that made it $45 for all of these items except the bundt cake holder here. This bundt cake, this I actually bought from Big Lots, which is another favorite store also. They have some good items there. I have a haul for them where I got some towels that were on clearance, so I'll show you guys that in like the next video. But this was $8.99, and this is what I'm gonna use for my carrot cake today. So from left to right, I actually have some shredded carrot, so that's what I'm gonna put in the actual carrot cake. Some crushed pineapple. I was actually debating if I should make a strawberry cake or a perfectly moist carrot cake, but because it's fall inspired, we're about to hit fall, so I was like, well, maybe we should make something that's orange. So that was one of the reasons why I did the perfectly moist carrot cake, right? So from left to right, we have the 100% carrot juice, and this is really good. What I usually do is I add some nutmeg to it, and if you notice, per serving, the whole serving, which is 15.2, is only 130 calories, right? The sugar content is 26 grams totally, right? And 29 carbs. But that's not bad though. Comparing to most of the regulars, they're like 46 grams of sugar, and we're gonna just show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this one's 26 grams of sugar. This is the actual daily greens, right? And it has kale and spinach. This one has 30 grams of sugar, and the carbs are 35 grams, right? We have Amazing Mango, and this one has 57 grams of sugar, 260 for the whole container. So what I do usually, I dilute them with water. So like half, you pour half of it and dilute it, like a 16.9 bottle ounce of water. I would just throw out half and throw out the whole bottle of water into it, and it still tastes good. Same thing here. You have the they have this berry boost. The berry boost also is 44 grams of sugar, right? Same thing with the mocha cappuccino. That one has about 56 grams of sugar, right? So no, 56 grams of carb. This one has 53 grams of sugar, so that's still a lot, right? But as I said before, I dilute them anyway. This one is the protein plus, and this is the banana honey almond butter. Really rich, right? This one is 400 calories. Look at this total sugar: 44 grams of sugar and 49 grams total carbohydrates. Then the next one is 330, and it has 41 grams of carbs, 39 grams of sugar total for the whole bottle. So once you drink one of these, that's your sugar content for the day, to be honest. Then we have the turmeric and ginger, and as you notice, this one is a little bit more watery, right? Turmeric, carrot, and ginger. And this one is 23 grams of sugar and it's about 150 calories. So between all of them, this is the best one. The carrot, ginger, and turmeric. The regular carrot juice is good too. This one has 26 grams of sugar. So from Bolt House, these two are like the top contenders, and their sugar intake is very low. The sugar count is low. So if you're shopping for like juices, these are similar to Naked, but they're just a little bit more affordable in price. So that's not a bad deal. So I just wanted to bring these to you. So as you can see, my collection, right? And while I was in there, Nutellas are $1.12 on clearance. And I thought maybe for a little kid in the family, back to school time is coming, I could just give them away to one of my little niece or nephews or somebody. And then the whipped strawberry is for the cake that I'm going to make in my next video for the strawberry. So we're going to just jump into the recipe and start mixing up these ingredients. And I'm going to go wash out this pan so that way we can preheat our oven to 350 degrees. And then I could put these in the fridge because I already cleaned them off. So yeah, guys, before you put anything in your refrigerator, make sure you wash off the bottles with some soap and water, because people are actually just touching stuff up, and then they're like earlier I saw somebody go into the bag of grapes and just like dipped their hands into that grape and like took out grapes out of one bag to put into the next, and I'm just like, just pick up a bag of grapes, bro. Like, it's not that serious. Stop dipping your hands in stuff people are gonna eat. So yeah, guys, friendly reminder, wash everything off, okay? All right. Okay, so we have prepped all of our ingredients. And so far from left to right, we have our raisins. So I'm going to add some raisins to this carrot cake. This is like a shot glass worth of raisins in here. These are the jumbo raisins. We have 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. We have 1 full cup of carrots shredded, but I just placed them in this glass because I don't know if it's exactly a cup, but I just put it up here to the line. So as long as it didn't exceed past this second line, the third line, or the last line. Same thing with the crushed pineapples. I put some crushed pineapples in here without the juice. We have 3/4 cups of water, and we have 3 eggs as usual. My eggs were frozen, so I had to get it out of the shell, so that's why this one is a little weird looking. So yeah, this is why this one looks like that a little bit, but it'll eventually, because it's like completely frozen. So we will throw that in there and just start mixing. And here so far we have the cake mix with like little bits and pieces of carrots that were already in there. So we're just going to incorporate all of our ingredients. But before we do that, I wanted to show you the bundt pan. I already greased it. I thought I purchased a no bake, I think it's a bacon spray from Pam Edition, but I don't know where it's at. So we're just gonna do the traditional way of things, which is using the same butter that we did last week to mix, you know, what we are to actually grease the pan. So here we're gonna just pour in our raisins, and if we need more, we'll just add more. We have our cooking oil. Actually, this one is canola oil because this one is heart healthy. So this is 1/3 cup of vegetable oil or canola oil. So I use canola. So just use whatever you have in your pantry. We have the 1 cup carrots. And we're just going to get in there. There's more left in there. Then we're going to add the 1 cup. What is it? I think it's 1 cup of pineapples. Then we're going to add some water. What is it? 1 cup, 3/4 cup of water. And then we have our eggs. So we're just going to take our little baby spoon and just mix that around there. And then we're just going to take, you know, small strokes, because it's already thick from before with the actual bits and pieces of carrots that were already in there. So we're just gonna take it around, especially the carrots right here. They're a little bit rough. So we're just gonna, it's so watery. I don't know if you could see. It looks not so appetizing right now, but I think the finished product is gonna be spectacular. The only thing missing is the pecans or walnuts. And I think I have a nut allergy. I don't know. I think, not sure. Because they just don't, I don't know. Every time a pecan hit my mouth, I'm just like, oh, gross. It just has a weird taste. I think you have to have an acquired taste for that nut. But I sure don't have that acquired taste, so I'm not gonna stick my nose in business I don't have any business with, right? So look at that. It's starting to come together. But I think we're gonna have to put some more raisins in there. So whenever I finish making this batter, then I'll get back to you guys. So here we have the finished product. It is completely mixed. And when I tell you it is so thick, look at that. Look at the raisins. Look at the fold over. Raisins. It has the carrots. Guys, when I tell you the aroma coming from this is just delightful. So now it's time. The whole oven is actually already preheated. So we're gonna take our bundt pan and we're just gonna pour it into this here. So I'll get back to you once it's done, once it's in here and then ready for the oven, okay? It is fully leveled out and all I did was just shake the pan just like that and it actually gets it leveled out. So now we're just gonna put it into the oven for 350 degrees for I believe 30 minutes until it's completely hard, or until you put the knife in the actual cake and it comes out clear and smooth, okay? So here we have the finished product. It's already taken out of the bundt pan, which is over there. And I was gonna ice it, but I think it's fine just the way it is. So if you could take a closer look at the cake, it has more of a softer kind of texture. It's completely cooked, but it's really, really like soft, right? And I feel like it's because of the crushed pineapples that were in there, because like if you look in the cake, it's just moist. It's more like a pudding, the way how it is, right? So if you guys hear more how moist, so I believe it's thoroughly cooked, because even when you look in the middle part, it's just moist from all of the crushed pineapples, the carrots themselves, the actual raisins, all the goodness, gooiness, right? So if I added any literal, what is it, icing, that would be just too much. So yeah, that's the finished product. And I'm just gonna take a bite because it's more like a, I would say like a pudding. Like I was expecting it to come out like the actual cake that I had before, which was like more spongy, but this one didn't do that. So this is what the first bite looks like, if you could see it. So when you eat the raisins and stuff, it gives it like this sweet kind of taste to it. Then you also have the carrots that are like real vegetables, so you're tasting that too. But overall, I think this cake is good. Just going forward, I think I would just use the exact thing that the box says, which is the egg. The crushed pineapples does taste nice. Like you can't even really taste it. I'm more tasting the real carrots. Yeah. See? Shredded cabbage. The shredded carrots there. But I think it's pretty good though. It added something to the cake. Like it make it taste like it's real carrot cake. So I guess if you like that carroty carrot cake, there you go. You can have cake, eat healthy at the same time. So yeah. Not bad. Yeah, I would say it's a go. If you're like a big fan of carrot cake, then I think it's a winner. Because look at the cake. It's so moist. Very moist. All right. Well, I hope this video finds you well. I hope you could use the recipe to duplicate it. If not, then you could just make it the basic cake it is, which is just regular carrot cake without the additives. And I really hope that you guys liked it when you actually get a chance to get in the kitchen and try it. So yeah, it reminds me literally of pudding. We have this thing called cornmeal pudding. The same texture, or sweet potato pudding. It reminds me of that same texture. So yeah, I love you guys to Pluto and back. Stay blessed, productive. Until next time, love you, peace, bye. And smooches as always.